Alright, today we are looking at the solutions to the test number 3 review. There is nothing that seems wrong or it just is wrong. Let me know, hopefully I can fix it pretty soon. Alright, we start the chain rule. So question number 1 is f of x is equals 2 times 4x squared plus 6x minus 8 raised to the 5th power. And the first thing that you want to do to the 5th power is that you want to go ahead and find the inside and the outside functions. The inside function is 4x squared plus 6x minus 8. The outside function is 2x to the 5th. Again, the outside function comes from removing the inside function and replacing it with the letter x. Now, we have to build a derivative from here. The first thing is we take the derivative of the outside function, which is 10x to the 4th power. Then we plug the inside function back in, so that's 10 4x squared plus 6x minus 8 raised to the 4th power. And then we multiply by the derivative of the inside function. And the derivative of the inside function is 8x plus 6, and that's your derivative. If you like, you can then distribute the 10. If you like, you can then distribute the 10 to these terms right here, but that's not necessary. Oops. Question number 2. We have f of x is equals to 4 the 5th root of x cubed minus 6x plus 10 raised to the 17th power. And for this question right here, although not crucial, choosing the correct inside function makes your life a lot easier. In this case right here, the simplest inside function is your x cubed minus 6x plus 10. And therefore your outside function will be 4 times the 5th root of x to the 17th power. You start building your derivative. So f prime is, before I can find f prime, I need to rewrite f, which is going to be 4 times x to the 17th power. The derivative of this right here, f prime, is 4 times 17, and then divide that by 5. And so 4 times 17 is 68 over 5, x to the 12 over 5th power when you subtract 1. I rewrite, using radical notation, the 5th root of x to the 12th power. And now 2 steps remain. I have to plug the inside function back in and then multiply by the derivative of the inside function. Again, building our f derivative out of the pieces that come together to give us the entire function. This is x cubed plus 6x plus 10 raised to the 12th power, and then multiply. And again, don't forget to put the derivative of the inside function inside parentheses. And so the derivative of the inside function, again, is relatively simple. That's 3x squared plus 6. And that right here is our answer to number 2. Question number 3. I have my function f of x is equals to 10 natural logarithm of 6x plus 8 in 6x plus 8 out 10 ln x. Again, if you replace the inside function with an x, that gives us the outside function. The derivative of the outside function is 10 over x. You plug the inside function back in, 10 over 6x plus 8, and then you multiply by the derivative of the inside function, which just happens to be 6. 10 times 6 is 60. So that's 60 over 6x plus 8. And then we have to write our fractions in the simplest terms. If you notice from the denominator, I can factor out a 2. That's 3x plus 4. And of course, I can then divide the 2 into the 60. Which leaves me with a simplified answer of 30 over 3x plus 4. As they say in the business, magic. That's not what they say in the business. Number four. I have f of x is equals to 12 divided by x to the 4th plus x squared plus 1 raised to the 6th power. Again, the inside function is x to the 4th plus x squared plus 1. The outside function is 12 over x, which is better known as 12 times x to the negative 1, which allows me to take the derivative. F prime is negative 12x to the negative 2, which is negative 12 divided by x squared. 2 steps remain. I need to plug the inside function back in. X to the 4 plus x squared plus 1 raised to the 2nd power, and then I need to multiply by the derivative of the inside function. And again, you have to use parentheses here. X 4x cubed plus 2x right here. And in this case right here, I can simplify. When I multiply these together, um, 2x over x to the 4 plus x squared plus 1. And again here, nothing simplifies. Nothing cancels out, especially with the square power right here, making it difficult to get to the terms on the inside of the parentheses. And so there is your answer. Number 5. Again, you can always feel free to pause and rewind, take your time, make sure you get these things right. My function is e raised to the x squared plus 7x minus 15. And so, therefore, my function is inside x squared plus 7x minus 15. The outside is e to the x. The derivative of e to the x is e to the x? I forget. Yeah. Derivative of e to the x is e to the x. After you take that derivative, 2 steps remain. You have to plug your inside function back in and then multiply by the derivative of the inside function. Again, remember to put the derivative of the inside function inside parentheses. Number 6 is like number 7, like number 5. I have f of x is equals to 2 raised to the 12 to the x cubed minus 3x squared plus 6x minus 10. Inside function is long, but not difficult. 3x squared plus 6x minus 10. The outside function is 36x squared minus 6x plus 6. That's a lot of 6's right there. And, oh, that's the derivative of the inside function. My bad. Oh, I'm in a hurry. This should be 2 to the x power. The derivative of the outside function is 2 to the x, ln 2. And then 2 steps remain. I have to plug the inside function back in, so it's 2 to this long power, 12x cubed minus 3x squared plus 6x minus 10 multiplied by ln 2 multiplied by the derivative of the inside function, 36x squared minus 6x plus 6. Wow, look at that. That's pretty, but long, but pretty. Number 7. f of x is equals to 6 log base 7 of 3x to the fourth minus 8x plus 2. The inside function is 3x to the fourth minus 8x plus 2. The outside function is 6 log base 7 of x. And from here, again, we build our inside function. So, f prime of the, we build our overall derivative. F prime is 6 over x ln 7. That's the derivative when you have a log base 7. 2 steps remain. That's 6 over, open parentheses, the inside function, 3x to the fourth minus 8x plus 2 ln 7, and then I multiply by the derivative of the inside function, which is 12x cubed minus 8. And again, don't forget your parentheses. They simplify. 6 times 12x cubed minus 8 divided by 3x4 minus 8x plus 2 ln 7. There isn't a 3 that divides into everything, and no, not everything is even, and so therefore this right here is our answer. Again, if you want to, you can multiply the 6 by the 12 and the 8, but since that doesn't help you simplify the problem, there is no advantage in doing it, so that's fine. That takes us to number 8. For number 8, I have a function f of x is equals to the third root of x squared plus 6x minus 8. I don't need the parentheses around it, but it just helps you see that that's the inside function. The inside function is x squared plus 6x minus 8. The outside function is the third root of x. Can't take the derivative just yet, so that's x raised to the 1/3 power. The derivative of this is 1/3 x to the negative 2/3. The negative means it goes to the denominator, so that's 1 over 3 times x to the 2/3. And so that's going to be 1 over 3 times the cube root of x. All of that to find the derivative of the outside function. Now that I have the derivative of the outside function, I can go ahead and plug in the inside function and then multiply. So f prime is equals to 3 times the third root of, what's the inside function here? What's the 111? Or is it the 411? Or is it the 811? Who knows? Right. Raised to the second power. I missed the 2. And I multiply that by the derivative of the inside function. Don't forget your brackets. And so that's going to be 2x plus 6 divided by 3 times the cube root of x squared plus 6x minus 8 raised to the second power. Again, the key right here is 1 times anything is the same thing, and that's why the 1 goes away. Normally I would leave the number in front, but since we're multiplying by 1, there's no need. We will have a bonus question right here. Question that's not there, but that's something that you definitely need to be aware of. Let's say I have a function, say f of x is equals to 4 times log base 3 of x squared plus e to the x minus 8. And this whole thing is being raised to the 4th power. This will end up being a double chain rule function because of my inside function being so complex. So how would that work? So first things first, I identify my inside function, which is log base 3. But notice it's not log base 3 of x. The inside function is log base 3 of x squared plus e to the x minus 8. The outside function is just simply 4x to the fourth. So we get started. I'm going to shift over a little bit to the left. The derivative of the outside function is 16x cubed. You plug the inside function back in, 16 open parentheses log base 3 of x squared plus e to the x minus 8 raised to the third power. But now that I have to multiply by the derivative of the inside function, well, the derivative of the inside function right here is itself a composite function. And so I have to basically restart the process just looking at the inside function. So I have to find the in, which is x squared plus e to the x minus 8. I have to find the outside function, which is log base 3 of x. You find the derivative of the outside function, 1 over x ln 3. 2 steps remain. You have to plug the inside function back in, x squared plus e to the x minus 8 ln 3, and then multiply by the derivative of the inside function. And all of this combines to 2x plus e to the x over x squared plus e to the x minus 8 ln 3, and all of this comes right here. I might need some space. And so that is going to be 2 to the x plus e to the x divided by x squared plus e to the x minus 8 ln 3. Close parentheses. And there you have it. That's the answer to questions 1 through 8 and a bonus question as well.